What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Angel Says Life, where I talk about all of my life's passions. I do story times. I talk about mom shit, mental health. I talk a lot about music because I love music. Music just, it means so much to me. So I talk a lot about music. I've been doing a lot of music reactions lately, and I'm gonna soon here get into dance reactions because I used to dance, and dance is also an art form that I absolutely love. So welcome if you're new here, and thank you for being here yet again. If you are, already a subscriber or a follower of mine, and you're here to watch something new, because this is totally different. Now we're diving a little bit into the health and wellness realm. So if you saw the title, then you know your girl stopped drinking coffee. I don't need it. As you'll see in some of my clips that I'm going to be including in this video, you'll see that this has been crazy and it's been a mission. Like literally within the 24-hour period, I said I'm going to quit coffee. I only recorded for 5 days when I woke up and a couple of days in the evening to see how I felt. And then I'll see you on the other side. All right, here we go. This is what day one without coffee looks like. Oh my God. But I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna stick with it, y'all. I mean it for good. Like, I'm going off of coffee for good. It has like ran my life for way too long, but I feel like itch. I just woke up from a nap that I took that was forced upon me. I feel so like shitty. The best way to explain it, like I just was going downhill fast. I was like so tired that I could barely keep my eyes open while I was picking up the kids from school. I'm still tired, but it's not as bad. I didn't expect to be this tired. The more I endure what's happening, the more I realize it's necessary for my health. I'm one of those people, like, it's not gonna stop me, like, no matter how horrible it is. My patience is so paper thin, and I'm starving all the time. Now I realized how my appetite was being suppressed by caffeine. And it's interesting because when I'm doing research on YouTube and I'm looking up like symptoms of withdrawal from, and then it like gives you suggestions. It's like cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, cigarettes, and I'm like, okay, keep going. I'm just trying to quit coffee. I did feel actually a little bit of anxiety earlier too. I'm familiar with what that feels like because I have anxiety. But for people who don't experience it on the regular, it is scary. And I was feeling like, I heard people say like they're having like heart palpitations a little bit. I was having that earlier. Evening 1, so it's 7 p.m. at night on the first day. So I don't think I mentioned it yet, but another one down. I really do believe this is helping keep a lot of the other symptoms at bay. I have 2 little things of ginger and cucumber in here, and I'm downing these, and I'm making sure to drink one first thing in the morning instead of coffee. This morning was rough. I was pissed. I broke down and I drove and got myself a hot matcha tea. All right, I'm out. It's really tough, especially being in the kitchen and smelling that coffee smell. It's really, really hard. Like, what if I just take this out and just pour myself 1 cup? Can't do it. I don't need it. I have to stay steadfast in what I'm doing. I keep telling myself if I just pour myself 1 cup I'll get motivated. I'm gonna let it be what it is right now. And what it is right now is I'm not there. I think my brain, my body, and my mind and everything are just going through a lot right now. Hello. This is gonna be like my second check-in, I think. And I'm being brutally honest. Look at me. I look tore up. It's no use. It is 12:40 in the afternoon on a Monday. I had a horrible night last night. I haven't had a night like that in years. I was feeling a tad bit anxious last night, but mostly depressed. Just extreme sadness. I've been drinking coffee for 15, 16 years. I know that coffee stimulates your immune system. I've known for a long time that coffee gives you a fake sense of like energy. And I've been on like the caffeine hamster wheel for a few years now. I've switched to green tea, and I allow myself 2 cups a day, 1 in the morning, 1 closer to the evening, and that's it. That is a huge change, you guys. Huge change. Crying this morning after I dropped the kids off. I was like crying in the car on the way home. And I started to normalize after I took my medicine this morning, and I didn't even drink any green tea. I literally rolled over and went back to sleep, and it is almost 1 p.m. I'm gonna like drink a tea, take a shower, and go pick up my kids from school. Listen, I'm giving myself grace. This is what I have going on right now, people, and I believe that I'm gonna get ahead of this, but this is so kicking my ass. I'm not even lying to you. The one thing you'll know about me, folks, as I go on through this is I'm not a faker, all right? I don't fake. I'm just not. Like, if I'm feeling something, everybody is going through it. Like, meaning I don't hide things from my family. I don't hide things from me. Clearly, I don't hide things from you. And I hope that that can be like an example. We must advocate for ourselves and be honest if we are not feeling well. I try not to hide it. But there have been times where I've retrieved to the bathroom in the past week and just cried. Thanks for listening, everybody. Until I check in again. Bye-bye. All right. Day 3, everybody. Check in. I actually waited to get dressed today before I checked in. I'm feeling a little better. It's not as rough as it was the first couple of days. Steady drinking water, steady drinking my green tea as my source of caffeine, but that's it. I've only had 2 cups of green tea a day. I haven't slipped up. I haven't had any coffee. The headache has all but gone away. Let me see what else. I don't have insomnia, nothing like that. I'm sleeping just fine. In fact, sorry. In fact, I feel extremely exhausted. I'm still dealing with that. So, fatigue. I'm up and doing a lot more than I was doing before, so I'm just trying to take things in stride. I'm doing good. Coffee, day 4. No, I have not fallen off the train. I haven't had a cup of coffee. I am having 1 cup of green tea in the morning, 1 cup of green tea towards the evening time, and that's it, folks. That is it. Stick a fork in her, she's done. And I gotta tell you, I'm starting to feel better. Oh man, I'm still tired, but even that is starting to fade away a little bit. Those caffeine headaches, they've stopped. My sleeping has never been affected. I'm not having sleep problems at all. In fact, I'm so damn tired that sleeping is not a problem. And I'm not snapping as quickly. It's been really nice that I'm starting to feel, I don't feel that crash that I was seriously getting in the evening time, like around school pickup, dinner time, and then homework and bath and all that. And like, I used to just feel a crash. How that was really starting to own my life, like seriously. Ah, that green tea tastes so good. Here we go, folks. Day 5. I'm only going to day 5 in this journey. No coffee. Still going with just 2 cups of green tea a day. And the rest is water. The rest is lemon water. And honestly, I'm doing great. Sometimes I feel still even a little foggy in my thinking. And I know that the caffeine situation can last up to 2 weeks or more for some people. I don't think it's going to be that for me. I'm starting to normalize. I'm not feeling as exhausted. I'm starting to feel like I'm coming back into myself. Let's go into a talk. Here we go. Okay. So I just want you to know that clip where my pink glasses were like this happened to me when I was getting in my car because I've just been such a basket case. I like slammed my head on the edge of the car and my glasses went and I said, you know what? I'm going to record this. I feel so jittery and crazy and I feel it's no use. I'm somebody who was on a hamster wheel of just constant craving and a need for energy, replenish, make more coffee, drink more coffee, have more coffee. I love running. I love coffee. Especially in the evenings were the worst. So yeah. Day 1 was horrible. I felt like I got run over by so exhausted I couldn't keep my eyes open. Yeah, like don't let this be one of those videos where it's like, oh, I'm gonna watch her story about not drinking coffee anymore and then she scared me so bad that like now I'm gonna keep drinking coffee.
I'm not doing this.
It's worth it if you're like me and you've gotten to a point where you're a veteran drinker and no matter how much coffee you drink, it just never seems to be enough. Like it never replenishes your need for energy. It's the fear of going off of caffeine and what it might do to you. It may not be comfortable at first, but change isn't comfortable. And I like a real challenge, okay? So I can only imagine what this is probably doing to my body and my nervous system. Basically for me, I treated those symptoms like I was putting a mirror in front of my face. And look at me. Oh, I'm like the crypt keeper. Coffee for me was not only a crutch and definitely an addiction and a habit. You know, and we all say, gosh, don't talk to me until I have my coffee, like all those jokes. And I realize there is truth in that because we're so addicted to the caffeine that coffee provides, that level. And I need to say that level of caffeine because again, I have not given up caffeine. I still eat chocolate because I'm never going to give up chocolate. And now I actually realize it's just so false. It's a false sense of security. It's a false sense of energy. I am a total advocate. If you're thinking about doing it, do it. If you're thinking about it, don't think about it anymore. Just do it. My husband is not quitting. So that pot is still in the house. The coffee is still in the house. The smell is still in the house. It's like I looked at that pot a few times and almost broke down and made a cup for myself. I could just have 1 cup. And if I did, that would be okay too. That's I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying that's not how I wanted to do it. I encourage you all to maybe just do a little bit of research before you start watching videos, learn. If you were like me and you were doing 5 cups a day and you want to wean yourself down to a cup, you're at 5. Now you're going to do 4. Now you're going to do 3, whatever you have to do. Know where you are mentally and emotionally about the issue. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope you enjoyed my journey because it's been crazy. I like some really unpleasant footage of myself, but I hope it's inspiring. I hope you guys know that it's okay to not be okay, and it's also okay to not be okay while you're transitioning into a better version of yourself. My head. So with that, I say thank you for being here. If you're not subscribed and you're still here right now, think about subscribing and joining this crazy family where I talk about all this randomness. And you guys still support me. So thank you so much. All right, guys, until next time. Peace.